Ladies and gentlemen, it is done. Or that is what I would like to say. VShojo is officially shutting down as posted by Ganran, the CEO of the company. But I'm telling you, this is just the beginning. As we covered previously with the end of the company, the NDAs end as well, and the girls will be able to say what they wanted to say for such a long time. But first of all, do not push any VTubers to talk about anything. Do not push anyone to talk about anything. They will talk when the time is right, when the NDAs are voided, dissolved, whatever, and when their lawyers are gonna tell them that it's okay to talk about it. Do not push anyone to tell you anything. Second of all, I want to apologize. I am so sorry for my slop content. It was not the best quality, but hey, that is the slop, right? Oh my god, this was... I cannot do daily American news. It is so hard. Anyway, I would also like to apologize for being the sheep, the absolute sheep, believing all those years that VShojo was the good company. They are probably the worst company, in fact, and maybe if Niji Sanji didn't exist, they would be the worst, although still debatable. Anyway, let's read what Justin Ganran has to say. VShojo has failed, and I have mismanaged the company into the situation you are all witnessing. Yeah, no shit. So today I am sharing the difficult news that VShojo is shutting down, and I take full responsibility for the decisions that led us to this point. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? He is gonna be the scapegoat. He is gonna take all the blame to himself. And the company is fine. It is absolutely not fine. We need names. We need a list. We need Epstein files of VShojo. We need everyone who was fucking involved in stealing the money to be accountable, to be put in fucking jail. I'm gonna be honest. This is not a CEO taking the blame. We need everyone who fucked up in the company to be responsible for this. Okay? I've been doing everything I can to fundraise and right the ship these past few months. But despite my efforts, we are in a worse position. You VShojo are in the worst position, and those I care about are now paying the price. Yeah, who do you care about? Who do you care about? The other people you were stealing with? Who do you care about? Because clearly not about your talents. Over the past few years, we raised around 11 million to pursue a bold, talent-first approach in VTubing. Motherfucker, we raised. Who is we? Who is we? Because you didn't raise shit. You lost $11 million. If not more. Way more. The talents raised the money. You didn't do shit. VShojo didn't do 90% the other companies are doing. Okay? What the fuck? You didn't even pay for the PNGs of the VTubers. You didn't pay the musicians. You didn't pay artists. Where did you lose 11 million fucking dollars? Anyway, talent first. Talent to stealing. Prioritizing creators and community over short-term profits. Yeah, definitely. Prioritizing creators and community. Community from which you stole $500,000 for a short-term profit. What the fuck? To achieve long-term sustainability. Where is it? Our fundings went directly to our creators through generous splits. I'm sorry, I read this document before, and each time it like cannot, I just can't. Prioritizing creators and community. The funding went directly to our creators through generous splits. First of all, you didn't pay your creators. Second of all, nothing went directly to them. It wasn't a generous split. It was the worst fucking split we've ever heard about. According to Shy Lily, the 50-50 split. Are you fucking insane? How delusional do you have to be to call this a generous split? Big fucking YouTube gives me better split. What the fuck? Debut investments. Yeah, what did you invest in a debut of any of your talents? Because you didn't make their models. You didn't make their IP. You didn't do shit. You didn't pay the musicians. What did you spend on the debut? Did you... Like, do you understand how retarded this is? Infrastructure, concerts, events, and staffing, all designed to support them. I have heard different things about the stuff, you know. There were some bad people, there were some good people. I don't know about all that. All we know is that there was a staff member who was publicly sharing private information of your talents. Retard. All designed to support them. Yeah, absolutely. What funding for what infrastructure, what concerts, what events? Those are characters on a screen. Did you even pay the electrical bill? Because I doubt it. We also wanted talent... I can't read this, bro. We also wanted talent to own their IP, which we knew was a unique creator-first approach for an agency. Yeah, one thing you did okay. One thing that should be a standard. Fucking Mint getting fucked over by two of the worst companies is unbelievable. However, despite all our efforts, the business failed to generate the revenue we needed to sustain that model, and eventually we ran out of money. You lost $11 million from just the revenue of your VTubers. What did you spend it on? We need the receipts. We need everything. Where is it? Where is the money, Lebowski? We ran out of money. How the fuck do you run out of money? How the fuck do you run out of money when you need to pay the electrical bill and buy, like, I don't know, 20 Dell computers, laptops, working stations to operate? What the fuck did you do? Where is the 11 million? Where is the $500,000 for charity? When will you pay it? What the fuck you mean you ran out of money? If VShojo will file for fucking bankruptcy and they will not pay anything. If that happens, we have to fucking do something. I don't know what. I don't know what the fuck can I do from bumfuck nowhere in Europe. But we have to do fucking something. I don't know. I got my torches and pitchforks ready, but I don't know what the fuck do we do. Additionally, I acknowledge that some of the money spent by the company was raised in connection with talent activity. Some of the money? You mean 99.99999% of the money? Which I later learned was intended for a charitable initiative. He's talking about $500,000 for the Immunodeficiency Foundation for ironmouse. How the fuck can you claim you didn't know it was for charity? How the fuck do you not listen to your biggest idol, to your biggest talent? How the fuck do you see $500,000 on your bank account appearing out of fucking nowhere, and you just take it. Also, there is no way Gunrun didn't know. There are obviously already proof. There is already proof that he absolutely 100% knew, and like I don't believe a single word in this fucking document, and neither should you. So, besides this one, they are trying not to pay. They're trying not to pay. They don't have the money. The money is already in fucking, I don't know, the Southern America, in fucking Bolivia. Anyway, at the time we were working hard to raise additional investment capital to cover our costs. Again, exactly what costs, how much money. We need to know this shit. And I firmly believed, based on I know you are a private company. You were a private company, but we need those receipts. I firmly believed, based on the information available to us, that we would be able to do so and cover all expenses. Yeah, just as the Japanese CEO said that he looked at the accounting books and everything was fine. And he told the JP side everything was fine. And he told Kayson everything was fine. After which she immediately quit. We were unsuccessful in our fundraising efforts. I made the decision to pursue founding, and I own its consequences. I am deeply sorry to all the talents, staff, friends, and community members who believed in our brand. He's sorry for me, guys, because I believe that VShojo is a good company. You did not deserve this. Yeah, but you fucking do. You fucking do. Justin Gunrun, piece of shit, retard. I've had enough. It is 2 a.m. and I've had enough. Anyway, this is fucking bullshit. And if they don't pay the money, I don't know, but we have to fucking do something. The reception of this is obviously bad. Yes, it's bad. Who could have predicted that? Anyway, Zentreya writing another letter, basically saying everything she can for now. Ironmouse just says, "You broke my heart, my spirit, and my trust." Hanya, and this one is one I really want to read. Because, oh dear Hanya, I had a wonderful time while I was in there. So because of that, it hurts my heart a lot. My community and my friends don't deserve this. I don't expect you to do anything at this point. Just please don't do this ever again to anyone. Dayo. I'm so sorry, Hanya, but this is not how this can go. This cannot go this way. There is no way they don't do anything and just don't do this again. Because they have to give back the money. I don't care how. Jump on the fucking bike, cycle, bounce on this bitch. You will work the rest of your life to give back this money. I don't fucking care. Please don't do this ever again to anyone. If they just disband and file for bankruptcy, they will absolutely do it again. They will. Shy Lily, the absolute goat when it comes to the VTuber drama recently. Every single shot hits. She's just unstoppable. We would be able to do so and cover all the expenses. Brother, you've somehow been bleeding 11 mil while mainstreaming the most successful and biggest VTuber roster in Western EN history, and figured that would all just go away on its own. Oh, to spew bullshit so confidently. What a weird way to say. So basically, I've been sitting ducks watching the ship sink, and instead of sitting down with the talents and explaining the situation and finding ways to fix the business model, we went about hiring more and bigger talents to rake in more profits to cover our incompetence. Oh, also, I had no idea that 500k was supposed to be for, and never questioned it or checked the books. Oopsie. LOL. I feel so freaking terrible for your former talents. Jesus fucking Christ. You know what? It's gonna be crazy if everybody joins Mythic now. Andrea, I don't even know what to say. Bao, our Oshi. This is exactly what Studio Cell and Copium Mech did to us, pretending the ship wasn't sinking, and instead of being honest, took everyone down with them. Road to Hell is paved with good intentions. I actually didn't even see Nyaner's response. Wait a second. So is the COO gonna say anything about his involvement, or is he busy googling how do I renew my law license past the deadline? Oh my god, they are talking about this. Okay, this is something that I recently learned and I don't know too much about, but apparently there was an unlicensed lawyer with VShojo, which is obviously immediately illegal. What the fuck? Well, the responses are what they are, what you would expect them to are. Just absolutely fucking pathetic. And Tecton saying Lamau, because of course. Asmongold, so what about the 50k for clarity money? Is that going to be donated still, or is it something that needs to be investigated? Not to mention all the unpaid talent fees. Exactly. I am obviously like somewhere in there. I just tweeted the where's the money Lebowski, because that's the meme. Yeah, no, fuck off. So while we were talking about Nyanners, anyway, this is absolutely fucking disgusting, and there has to be fucking investigations when the NDAs are down, when the girls are gonna talk about this. This has to be under some fucking federal investigation, and they need to take accountability and somehow fucking find a way to get back this money. Because stealing from talents, stealing from staff, stealing from your employees is one thing. Stealing $500,000 from charity is just what the fuck. And how do you bleed 11 million? Whatever. I'm repeating myself. As I was surprised to see Nyanners right here. Nyanners is actually one of the things. I'm Jesus wording. What the fuck? Nyanners' situation is one that I did not talk about. It kind of went over my head. I knew about the situation occurring. I did not know she also wasn't paid for that. So if you don't know, there is an infamous stream where Nyanners got swatted. It is insanely infamous, to the point where a certain other VTuber has been on a villain arc against VShojo for 1,669 days. So yeah, Nyanners was swatted and didn't get the money for it even. So after the VShojo announcement, Silvervale, of all the people, again her, I feel so fucking bad, it's actually insane. Guess who was blamed, who was badmouthed, who was pushed away from the company, who was told they are the bad apple because of them the company is losing money. And why did this happen again? It is Silvervale. Silvervale kinda unloaded on stream, and if you wanna read all that, I have, and oh my god, I just feel so bad, and it all comes back to the fucking Harry Potter game, to Hogwarts Legacy. By the way, the game is shit. I don't even know why people wanted to play that, but that's not the point. Because this all happened because Silvervale played Hogwarts Legacy, and when she got hate, company didn't help. The company and Gunrun specifically, the CEO. God, my voice is breaking. Excuse me. The CEO of the company basically said, "Fuck you, get out." Yeah. And when they went away too, okay, my wording is super bad. I don't know how they left the company. Actually, was she pushed away, or did she leave with Silver? Back to Nyanners, because Silvervale and Weibei left together. Nyanners was, according to Silvervale, held hostage at the company so that they won't leave 3 together because it might raise some suspicions. They basically badmouthed all 3 of them, Silvervale specifically, and first, booted them out of the company, didn't pay for anything, and shit. And also Silvervale said somewhere in there that she made more money in 1 month in Mythic than she made in whole time in VShojo. Yeah. So I said this because this happened to Silvervale. Again, the bad mouthing to other creators. And it's crazy. Because if I had a penny for... I already fucked up the joke. You get the idea. If she was badmouthed twice, I would have 2 pennies. How the fuck does this keep happening to this girl? Like, I don't understand. How the fuck VShojo ends in there? Badmouth. Silvervale. To other creators. I just can't. I am so defeated. I am so deflated. I am so fucking angry. I can't. And Cinder and her return is a topic for another video. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video off on a information that nobody is gonna tell you about and nobody is gonna believe me, but it will happen. I made a crazy prediction on my first VShojo drama video about Hololive. I'm gonna make another one because nobody is gonna wanna hear about it, and not even the person involved. Ladies and gentlemen, if I'm talking about Tecton, I cannot talk, and I talked about Asmongold. I can't not talk about the trifecta fully, Mr. Naxtaku. I believe, and this is just my opinion, after 1669 days, he will have his redemption arc. He has been on the villain arc for the past like 5 years or something. He will have a redemption arc. You don't understand. You don't have to understand. He doesn't want it. 90% of the internet doesn't want it. But he will have a redemption arc. And on that positive question mark note, I'm gonna leave the video here. Thank you so much for watching. Let's hope we can survive the next week with the NDAs lifted, maybe. As I said, do not push anyone to talk about anything. They will tell you when the time is right. And get ready for some nuclear fucking news. Thank you. See you in another video, in another live stream. We are going back to a regularly scheduled Gunning in Zenless Zone Zero this Saturday, 3 PM CEST. See you there. Subscribe. Bye.